Hello, cyber safety champions. My name is Claudiu Popa, and I'm the founder of the Cyber Safety Foundation. Today's your lucky day. We're going to have some fun. We're going to learn some new words, and we're going to be talking about what not to do. This is one of my favorite things to talk about. It's important that you know what is uh, dangerous, what's a risky thing to do online. But it's even more important to know why, because it'll let you share that information and discuss it intelligently with your teachers, with your parents, with your friends. And that's what being a cyber safety champion is all about. So, we're about to learn the cyber savvy skills that will serve you not just in the next few minutes and hours and days, but for the rest of your life. So, we're about to learn the 7 cyber savvy skills that will set you up for life. We're going to learn to think about cyber safety. We're going to learn to chat with others. We're going to talk to teachers and parents and your peers, not just about what is good to do, but what's even better to not do. So, without further ado, let me introduce myself. I'm Claudiu Popa. I'm a professional security and privacy expert. What that means is I get paid to go into banks and libraries and um, hospitals and teach them about how to stay safe and secure online, how to store their data securely so it can't be damaged or stolen or otherwise seen. And we call that security, but we also call it privacy because privacy is a human right. You have the human right to protect all the information that has everything to do with you. In fact, you're made up of information. You are made up of data, and that data makes up your identity as a person. Now, the fact that I'm professionally certified simply means that I have the credibility, I have the right, and I have all the information to earn your trust. And hopefully, I will by the end of this presentation. What that means is that everyone could be giving you tips. You could get tips online. In fact, you probably get tips every day. Somebody tells you how to make up a safe password, how not to do stuff on online games, how to order things on the internet safely or better in some way, shape, or form. But those people are not necessarily security professionals. What it takes to be a security professional is a dedication to studying, to writing exams, to ensuring that this is what you do with your time, with your career as an expert. So, as an expert, I, of course, have certain certificates which have to be kept up. Every year, I take many courses, much longer than this one, that strive to demonstrate that I still know what I'm talking about and I'm still learning because security changes every day. How you protect privacy changes every day, and helping people protect their human right to privacy is a continuing challenge, especially today in these increasingly advanced times that we find ourselves in. You've got all kinds of toys, you've got uh, platforms, digital devices, you've got websites, you have all kinds of neat little technology tools. And every one of them has to ask you who you are. And for every one of those questions, you have to decide whether you want to tell them the truth or whether you want to give them a nickname. And how you make those decisions has everything to do with how much attention you pay today. And you're already in the right place. You're in the Cyber Safety Academy. You're with my favorite expert, myself, Claudiu Popa, and you have just learned that in order to trust an expert, you have to have some proof that they are, in fact, an expert. So don't ever hesitate to ask, hey, what makes you an expert? Do you have certifications? Have you written books? Have you been trusted by, let's say, privacy commissioners? Are you on TV on a regular basis? These are the questions that you can ask. And you can, of course, verify a number of these things simply by typing in somebody's name into Google or into some other search engine, or even checking some of the stuff that they wrote. And that's why I have an image of Google Scholar, which talks about some of the academic, that means some of the more educational books that I've written, some of the stories that I've written, the articles that I've written, etc. You can check all of those. Just be careful where you go when you're doing internet searches, because clicking on the wrong thing could sometimes present the risk of infection. And I'm sure that you know that. And I'm sure that you're going to know a bunch of the things that I tell you today. But it's not about that. It's about knowing what not to do and why. So, this is what we call critical thinking. Critical thinking is simply your ability to think on your feet and asking why. You need to sometimes be skeptical and say, wait a minute, why is somebody asking me for this information?